Hello, this is Kelsey Snell with Unit 4 observations from Fairbanks, Alaska. My weather recording station is at 1009 O'Connor Road, located pretty centrally in the Fairbanks area, which is located in the Tanana Valley of Alaska along the Tanana River here. The weather observation site is located directly across the road from the Creeversville Migratory Bird Refuge and Noise Slough and a small man-made lake. So looking at the National Weather Service observations and my observations, these observations stand for LL.L, which means that at my observation site I recorded -40 every night for 5 nights in a row. Looking at my observations in comparison to the NWS, I was pretty close, except for a few spots where it spiked up and I didn't catch those recordings for some reason. It could also be human error, kind of hard to say. For the most part though, my graph follows accordingly except for this spot and this spot right here. Could possibly be sunlight changing differences or human error, hard to say. Looking at the barometric pressure differences, my graph consistently followed the pattern, not as drastically, and I didn't have the surge up and down between my days. But overall, I did follow the pattern of my first day of observation, dipping down slightly, and then going back up. But right here we see that the National Weather Service had a dip, small dip before it rose again, and then it rose very drastically, and mine followed the same basic pattern. Looking at relative humidity, and dew point temperatures, right there. Now, if we look at the weather that we had during that week, you can see that we had a high pressure system moving across from the northern part of Alaska to the interior, going towards the lower part of Alaska and south central. We had a few low spots as well, moving down out of Alaska along the Panhandle and along the Aleutian Chain, and moving down towards the Pacific coast. On Tuesday, January 27th of 2015, we have high spots of pressure hovering around the 1030, 1032 as a median. You see these high pressure systems moving across Alaska, again moving down towards Kodiak Island and the Aleutian Chain, with a warm and a cold front kind of just chilling here, moving around with a medium front moving up towards them. On Wednesday, January 28th, we can see that it is cloudy over Alaska with some high spots again, really a couple of really high spots with 1043 millibars reaching down, coming across interior Alaska and part of Canada. And you can see that these are moving down towards Panhandle and down towards the Aleutian Chain in south central Alaska. Once again, you can see cloud coverage moving across central interior Alaska with a high spot kind of hovering, and you can see that this high spot has kind of been hovering here and moving, drifting slowly across Alaska these first few days that we are looking at the weather and the patterns of them. So we can see here there's some fog moving across, pretty cloudy, with a warm front moving down towards south central Alaska. On Friday, January 30th, we have 5 high spots of pressure moving across from the Arctic Ocean towards the interior of Alaska and down towards the coast. And we can also see that these pressure systems are very large. They're encompassing, most of them are encompassing all of the state of Alaska, or the basic main part of the state of Alaska. We had really nasty weather that week, basically.